To get through the headlines this morning, please note that these headlines are only read as published according to the editorial guidelines of these various media outlets and have got nothing to do with Nigeria Info. So ensure that you get the facts, the details, and every information that you need, even while you react. We'll be going through the Punch, Leadership, Daily Trust, The Guardian, and The Nation. We're also streaming live on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja, so you can go on there right now to catch the show live. On the Punch, minimum wage, AGF tackles labor as NAS fails to stop strike. Inflation dropping, economy heading in right direction, Finance Minister. Oronsaye report implementation not abandoned, federal government. 24,535 candidates to retake UTME June 22nd, JAM. Ex-worker, accomplice kill Lagos businessman, steal 3.2 million naira. CBN clears $831 million foreign airlines trapped funds. Stop your ministers from attacking Buhari, Tambuwal tells Tinubu. 604 buildings collapsed in 50 years. Cooking gas price may drop. Revenue collectors blamed as 3 killed in Anambra auto crash. NDLEA arrests 70-year-old grandpa, seizes 2.1 billion naira codeine, loud consignments. Toxicology. Mohbad's father whips over U.S. lab denial, demands answers. NAPTIP arraigns 83-year-old orphanage founder for illegal adoption. Moving on to the leadership now. Minimum wage. Labor begins nationwide strike today. Strike. Union Abuja ASU defies VC's order to sign register. Controversy trails CBN Act Amendment Bill. Excitement as Kwara governor inaugurates projects, new Ilori master plan, CNG station. Serap gives governor 7-day ultimatum to disclose SREC's members' LGA results. Court reserves judgment in ex-minister's 500 million naira libel case. JAM releases additional 3,921 UTME results. Sales of NCAT helicopters. Aviation stakeholders demand prosecution. Federal government warns NLC, TUC against planned indefinite strike. Edo Guba, Yakubu mates parties assures on credible elections. Abia APC condemns killing of soldiers in Aba. Nigeria can't afford to fail, Governor Sani Elia. Gencos cry out, say operations threatened by 3.7 trillion naira debt. Moving on to the Daily Trust. Soldiers invade Kwara police station, eject rescued students with force. Strike. Labour's meeting with National Assembly leaders ends in deadlock. You risk 6 months jail term. Federal government warns workers going on strike. Hoodlum stabs cyclist to death in FCT. 3 killed in court clash in Edo. Ekiti Agro Marshals Parade 2 over drugs. Abdul Salami, I hope Tinubu learns from mistakes of past presidents. Hardship, we warned Nigerians against voting APC. Tambuwal. Mass sack disrupts CBN's operations. Detained DCP Kyari regains freedom. Federal government to deploy technology for surveillance of mining sites. ₦3.7 trillion debt threatening our operations. Jenkos. Will resist attempt to postpone Jigawa local government poll. PDP. Moving on to The Guardian. CBN Act amendment requires political objectives, economic health balancing. Nigeria lacks transformational leaders, Obasanjo declares. Petrol subsidy removal is an ongoing process, Edun admits. INEC dismisses voter apathy, avows readiness in Ondo. ₦3.7 trillion liquidity crisis, secrecy in billing threatens Jenkos. Fubara celebrates victory over political crisis in Rivers. Nigeria to pay more subsidies as OPEC extends production court. Court reserves judgment in Onyema's ₦500 million libel suit against Honor. Moving on to The Nation. Why labor strike is illegal by federal government. Geregu, Siemens partner to raise Nigerian firm's overall power generation capacity to 1,200 megawatts. Edun, government economic reforms yielding positive results. Fubara, we will remain eternally grateful to Wike, says Rivers Ijo. Federal government okays 500% budget increase for Disability Commission. Minister, student loan will curb dropouts. Food preservation, sniper remains banned, NAFDAC warns. 20,531 Nigerians benefit from Social Security cover in 1 year. And that's it on The Nation. Time to get to your reactions right now. We're streaming on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja. You can go on there to drop your comment and we'll take it during the course of the show. Good morning, Waliu Monsuru Adetunji. On minimum wage saga, he says, to me, I think it's high time the federal government reduces the cost of governance because the hardship and taxation by the present dispensation is becoming colossal. The president should take or make life easier for Nigerians. Nigeria shall be great again. Good morning, Joel Nanit. Muazu John Lasisi in Jigobari says, strike begins today as Labour has declared. I don't think this is necessary. Dialogue should be in place. Let's get to the phone lines right now. 0700 951 0000, 08095 974869, 08099 93 60137. Do all to move away from your device once you get through. Give your name, your location, and kindly go straight to sharing your thoughts. Good morning.
Good morning, Itodo.
Welcome.
How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
Fine, Prophet Michael. Okay.
Please go ahead.
Labour starts strike today, and the government, they are telling them not to go for the strike. Why is this government anti-people? The former government, what they push to Nigerians is the same thing this very government is the same thing they are pushing to Nigerians. Why are they anti-people? Anti-people is not a good thing. Let me tell us this. Anti-people is not a good thing. Anti-people spiritually is anti-Christ.
All right. Good morning. Are you there? Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Welcome.
Yeah, my name is KGB.
Welcome, KGB. Please go ahead.
Yes. Labour should ride on. We are behind them. That is one. The other one is that it seems this finance minister, it seems he's a confused person.
Oh, wait, hold on. Calm down. Be mindful of your words. Go ahead, KGB.
But he's mindful of what he says. He's an elderly person, and that he's a finance minister doesn't mean that he's talking what is not. Please.
Good morning. Welcome. Are you there? Can't seem to hear you. Sorry about that. Good morning.
Thank you. Morning.
Welcome. Can you speak up, please? It's hard to make out what you're saying.
Okay, can you hear me now?
It's a bit improved. Let's try this. What's your name?
It's about Sanjay from Amali.
Please go ahead.
Thank you. Somebody said security cover how many Nigerians? Which of the security cover?
Social security, Basanjo.
Yeah?
Social security.
It covers. What is that social security? I don't understand the addiction. Please, can you just enlighten me so that we can talk about it? I don't know what to say. Why? Because I don't know. The government full of lies to Nigerians.
Well, the meaning of social security, Obasanjo, it's the protection that society provides to individuals and households to be able to access healthcare and to guarantee income security as well.
Where that thing happens, the Nigerian are yearning every day, that we are talking every day. Where is that happening?
Well, this is provided by the Nigeria Social Insurance Trust Fund, the NSITF. And that's the report that they shared about the number of people who have benefited.
They should continue on that report. I will not blame them. I blame the systems that we are in this country. Why? Because we cannot wake up and do the needful when the few people will be taking advantage of this country, making us homeless, making us pain, making us not to even pay a house rent, making us not to even buy a common paper that is free in the community, but is no longer free in the community today. Oh, we in the name of what? In the name of we want to be one Nigerian. In the name of we want to obey the law. In the name of what we want to be. And Nigerians are suffering in the hands of all these people.
All right.
I am urging the labor today. Everybody, please to key in to support the labor today. We are going in definite strike.
All right, Obasanjo. Let's take some messages right now. Do well to include your name and your location when you send your message. Ishaku in Lugbe says strike. Many workers, many times I do wonder why government always wants to enforce the rules of laws on its masses, but will always look the other way when it comes to the elites. Well, I do not blame people in place of authority and power. It's the masses who still support them, even when their policies are wrong. They know the masses are not ready to free themselves from mental slavery, so they continue to push them till many will not breathe. I wish Nigerians well. Ishaku in Lugbe. Federal government and labor Federal government couldn't stop labor. We are waiting to see what the strike will achieve in the end. God help labor and the federal government. Inflation dropping and economy heading towards the right direction. The finance minister may not feel the impact of inflation as the lives of the commonwealth of taxpayers. How can he say prices of goods are coming down when what led to the present inflation fuel subsidy has not been restored? He's not been sincere with his defense of the present government and playing with the collective sensibilities of Nigerians. Kudos to Labour Union for embarking on strike as the government doesn't seem to have a genuine interest of poor citizens. Ruben Omeza from Church Road. Federal government warns Labour. It's not a matter of warning. Our children have suffered so much in the hands of high-handedness of our leaders. Please settle the workers to enable them continue to mold our future leaders, is what Chimeze Nwafo says. Good morning. Are you there? Good morning. Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Welcome.
This is Salam from South.
Go ahead, Asala.
Okay, let me start from labor. So, this start.
Asala, your connection is not clear. Do you want to readjust where you are? Let's see if that helps.
So let me talk about labor. The fact that labor wants.
Asala, I can barely hear you, so I have to let you go. Sorry about that. Good morning.
Good morning once again, Pastor Gentleman. Itodo Habakar calling you from Gwagwalada.
Please go ahead.
I think Malang Haruna from Cuba. I greet Madam Moles from Lube Agris and her darling family. Minister of Finance, Mr. Edwin, saying economic reform of this government is yielding positive results. Are they treating Nigerians as a burden or as an asset? We are human beings. We have life to live. But things are out of this world. People are going through a lot of nightmares. People cannot longer fend for themselves and their immediate family. People are finding it very difficult to live. This in Nigeria. The skyrocketing cost of living is unbearable. And they are saying they have achieved, they have made a milestone. When your people are in pain, when you are inflicting hardship on people every day, your top uncomfortable policies are sending more millions of Nigeria into hunger and abject poverty. And you are celebrating, you are saying it's building positive. Your policies are not empowering Nigerians.
All right.
Not creating prosperity. It's not economic revolution. You are saying it's building. I think, I'm sorry to say this, Mr. Erdogan, he is an armchair technocrat who is only feeding on theory.
All right.
Not really dividend.
All right.
Dividend. Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning, Itodo.
Welcome. What's your name?
My name is Godfrey.
Welcome, Godfrey. Please go ahead.
Abekari, the drug suspect regains freedom. This is an interesting country. So many drug suspects have been convicted, have gone through the process of the law and have been convicted. But this man who has the authority of the government to protect got into drugs, arrested, everything proven. He is now a free man. This is the kind of society we find ourselves. Donald Trump was convicted, but here in Nigeria, such a proven drug baron is free today. Well done, Nigeria. Nigeria will hail this.
All right, Godfrey.
Yeah?
That's fine. Go ahead. That's fine. Thank you. Let's go on to some messages right here on the Facebook platform. The federal government should explore every possible means to address and harmonize the issue of new minimum wage to ameliorate the plight of Nigerian workers looking at the current economic challenges and hardships in the country. Our leaders should help us, is what Ozo Francis Namani says. And Mike and Fawn Sr. says, I'm not a fan of this regime, but I stand with them against NLC. NLC might be unreasonable with their demands. The amount they're asking the government to pay as minimum wage is outlandish. Even if federal government can meet their demands and pay what they're asking for, how many private sectors and small business owners can pay? Dr. Mrs. Unma Libara in Owerri says, let's say goodbye to 1 year of insecurity, corruption, nepotism, tribalism, and lopsided appointments. We say goodbye to kidnapping of school children and teachers. We say goodbye to a democracy of enter the bus, don't look at what is written on it. We say goodbye to lack of power. Is there still hope for Nigeria? Is the question that she ends her message with. And going on to your WhatsApp messages, Sonny in Ado says, this current administration comes off as anti-people, therefore don't expect any people-friendly policies from them. Labor strike is long overdue, is what he says. On the state of the country, it is excusable for ordinary people to lament and very strange for prophets to lament too. On labor, I can't stand with labor that would quickly compromise. Just wait and see how they sell us out in a few hours, is what Prince Ohifo thinks about all of this. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Welcome.
Yeah, Charles speaking.
Welcome, Charles. Please go ahead.
Abakari Marvin and the Palestinian in detention. There are so many Igbo youths that have been arrested for the past 3, 4, 8 years without trial. Many of them, courts have even given order for them to be released. The Nigerian government still held them. The reason because they are agitating for freedom. The issue is that many of us are being overtime, and we are not going to stop until we get freedom. We can't live in a country that says it's ours under gunpoint. It is not possible. We are not going to stop. We are not going to stop. Let them hear it. We are not going to stop because the freedom is achieved.
All right.
How would they treat the tribe this way and want us to be part of this country? In fact, as a matter of fact, we are even the ants that spoils the fruit as it stands. As long as they keep us there, we'll keep spoiling the things they have.
All right. Good morning.
Good morning, Itodo.
Welcome.
I agree that I'm working with our family, Momizi and the rest of them. Donatus from Niger State. Itodo, Abakari is free today.
Donatus, your device is on. Do you want to move away from me, please?
Hello, can you hear me, sir?
Yes, please go ahead.
Abakari is free today. This is the kind of government we are running. And the minister are telling us that inflation have dropped. Where? How? Is it in the country or in his own house? I don't think that this people has plan for this country. A mood of rice on Friday was 2005. A mood of beans 2005. Beans, ordinary beans 2005, 3,000. I think the federal government should do something about it. They should do something about it. People are dying. Look, go to our schools, go to our hospitals. If you don't have money now, you can't go to general hospital. I'm telling you, people are dying because of 1,000, 5,000, 10,000. I think they should do something about it. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. Now, on May 22nd, Justice Emeka Nwite granted the suspended DCP bail, Abakari, to allow him to conclude the burial rites of his mother who died on May 5th. Now, his deposit, his travel passport, amongst other requirements to perfect his bail condition within the period that the bail has been granted for. On YouTube, Emmanuel Clement says the price of cement keeps increasing yearly, and worst is in this present administration. How will buildings not collapse when even the engineers are managing to meet up with expectations? Let the federal government help. And Davis says concerning the strike, let the NLC and TUC carry on. We'll pause right now, a break, and the news comes up at 7. To stay tuned.
They care about my mental health, fitness and healthcare. Good nutrition, healthy living means a lot to them. That's why I chill with peace of mind. No worries anytime. Cause when I look back, I know AXA Mansard's got my back. Yeah. So what are you waiting for? Sign up and join the squad.
Enjoy more wellness for less with AXA Mansard individual, family, or corporate health plans. Visit www.axamansard.com or call 0700 AXA Mansard to get started now.
I could tell you that Amstel Malta is made from premium quality ingredients, but you know this already. But what if I told you that Amstel Malta now has a new and improved taste? Want me to tell you what a cold glass of Amstel Malta now tastes like?